Pete Best.
Albums: Heyman's Green, more. Pete Best 368 of 904. Celebrity Death Pool 2021 4 of 12. Who should be the fifth Beatle? 1 of 28 people who got fired from huge rock bands.
Dalek I Love You.
Albums: Dalek I Love You, Naive, Holiday in Disneyland, Compass.
Carol Decker.
Or 304 of 602. The best female vocalists ever. 430 of 465. The greatest musical artists of the 80s.
The Icicle Works.
Albums: 5 albums box set. Permanent Damage, Blind, If You Want to Defeat Your Enemy, Sing His Song. The Icicle Works, more. The Icicle Works 156 of 374. The best new wave bands 137 of 161. The best neo-psychedelia bands 135 of 179. The best psychedelic rock bands.
Megan Burns.
Albums: Here Lies Betty Curse, Here Lies.
Care.
Albums: Diamonds and Emeralds. Brian Epstein.
The Farm.
Albums: The Very Best of The Farm, Spartacus, Love See No Color. All Together Now, The Very Best of The Farm, Don't You Want Me? Heidi Range.
The Wild Swans.
Albums: The Coldest Winter for 100 Years, Bringing Home the Ashes, Space Flower, Misty Eye and Blue, Tracks in Snow. Eve Libertine.
Cast.
Albums: The Complete BBC Sessions, Mother Nature Calls, All Change, Magic Hour, Beetroot More. Cast 381 of 383. The Greatest Musical Artists of the 90s 30 of 48. The Best Britpop Bands.
John Powell.
Albums: Willow She Weeps, Happening for Love, Stormbreaker.
Ian Broudie.
Albums: Tales Told, Smoke Rings EP.
Black. Liz McClarnon.
Atomic Kid.
Apollo 440.
Apollo 440.
Lightning Seeds.
Robots in Disguise. Reuben Wu.
SSS.
Albums: Short, Sharp, Shock. Albums to the Answer, The Hunt for Hassan. Lee Mavers. The Lotus Eaters.
Tony Sheridan. The Lads.
Albums: The Last Deluxe Edition, BBC in Session, Break Loose, Lost Last 1984-1986, Falling All, Lost Last 1986-1987, There She Goes More 104 of 221 bands/artists with only one great album, 64 of 146, the best ever garage rock bands.
Yachts.
Yachts.
The Searchers.
The Searchers.
Zombina and The Skeletones.
Albums: Taste the Blood of Zombina and The Skeletones, Halloween Hollerin', Death Valley High, Monsters on 45, Out of the Crypt and Into Your Heart. Ken Nelson.
Aynsley Dunbar.
Albums: Blue Whale Mutiny.
The Scaffold.
Albums: Live at the Queen Elizabeth Hall 1968, The Very Best of The Scaffold, Fresh Liver, Thank You Very Much, The Scaffold at Abbey Road 1966-1971.
Anathema.
Albums: Silent Enigma, Judgment, Untouchable, Eternity, A Natural Disaster.
The Christians.
Albums: The Christians, Happy in Hell, The Best of the Christians, Color Master Series, The Christians.
Cilla Black.
Albums: Ferry Cross the Mercy, Completely Cilla 1963-1973, If I Thought You'd Ever Change Your Mind, Cilla Sings a Rainbow, Surprisingly Cilla More, Cilla Black 299 of 602, The Best Female Vocalists Ever 72 of 103, The Greatest English Pop Singers 314 of 464, The Greatest Pop Groups and Artists of All Time.
Clinic.
Albums: Walking with Thee, Do It, Clinic, Internal Wrangler, Visitations.
Dead or Alive.
Albums: Sophisticated Boom Boom, Youthquake, Evolution, The Hits, Rip It Up, Fragile, More Dead or Alive, The Best Dead or Alive, Games 135 of 294, The Best Pop Artists of the 1980s 225 of 465, The Greatest Musical Artists of the 80s.
The Wombats.
Albums: The Wombats, A Guide to Love, Loss and Desperation, Girls, Boys and Marsupials, More. The Wombats, The Best. The Wombats albums, ranked 98 of 110, The Best Musical Trios of All Time 125 of 559, The Most Hipster Bands.
Kele Okereke.
Albums: The Boxer, The Hunter, Tenderoni on the Lamb CRST Remix, Let Go Remixes, More. Kele Okereke 56 of 65, The Greatest Gay Icons in Music 122 of 145, The Best LGBTQ+ Musicians 84 of 178, The Best Electro House Artists.
Gerry and the Pacemakers.
Albums: Ferry Cross the Mercy, Great Hits at Abbey Road 1963-1966, How Do You Like It? / Ferry Cross the Mercy, The Best of Gerry and the Pacemakers, The Definitive Collection, More 587 of 1728, The Best Rock Bands of All Time 113 of 219, The Top Pop Artists of the 1960s 54 of 222, The Best British Rock Bands / Artists.
Carcass.
Albums: Heartwork, Symphonies of Sickness, Swansong, Necroticism, Descanting the Insalubrious, Reek of Putrefaction, more Carcass. 140 of 392, Greatest Heavy Metal Bands of All Time. 5 of 294, The Best Grindcore Bands. 6 of 155, The Best Death Metal Bands.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Albums: Relax, Welcome to the Pleasureddome, Bang. The greatest hits of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Liverpool, Sex Mix Archive Tapes and Studio Adventures.
Ladytron.
Albums: 604, Light and Magic, Witching Hour, Velocifero, Softcore Jukebox,
Echo and the Bunnymen.
Albums: People Are Strange,
A Flock of Seagulls.
Albums: A Flock of Seagulls, Listen, The Light at the End of the World, The Story of a Young Heart, Dream Come True, more. A Flock of Seagulls, The Best of Flock of Seagulls albums, ranked 230 of 461, The Best Current Pop Groups/Singers.
Ringo Starr.
Albums: I Wanna Be Santa Claus, Concert for George, Sentimental Journey, The Home Storytellers, Vertical Man, more. Ringo Starr, The Best Ringo Starr albums of all time. 183 of 739, The Best Singers of all time.
The Beatles.
Albums: Abbey Road, Revolver, Sergeant, Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, The White Album, Rubber Soul, more. The Beatles behind-the-scenes stories from the recording of the Beatles' Abbey Road. Most fascinating facts you didn't know about the Beatles' White Album. 1 of 25, The Best English Boy Bands.
John Lennon.
Albums: Imagine, John Lennon/Plastic Ono Band, Double Fantasy, Milk and Honey, Walls and Bridges, more. John Lennon. 15 conspiracies about John Lennon's death that people truly believe. 28 facts you didn't know about John Lennon. 64 of 136 famous accordionists.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.